Hey, welcome back to edtech by Meera. In today's tutorial, we'll be doing another Python tutorial mini project in which the beginners in Python will get to practice more concepts in Python. So this is going to be an interesting game in which you're going to generate your version of beasts, MokeBeast Mokedex. So here, first we need to create some variables and functions as usual. So we have to define the pretty print here first, because Mokedex is a dictionary which is empty in the beginning. We haven't generated any data yet. So define pretty print, inside that, the print function, and we have to create a for loop. Yeah, so in the for loop we've already done before. Here you're going to generate, what is the loop here? For key value in Mokedex dot items. So for all these items in the Mokedex, whatever key values are there, yeah. So that means the loop is going on through the key values. You have to print out key. So in this case, for example, the key would be the name, because you have to generate the name of the beast, yes, right? So print key, and then n equals the colon, because like you've seen in the output code, for example, name so and so colon. So the user will be prompted with a space to write the value. So then again you have another nested loop inside this, which is for sub key sub value. Remember, in a 2D dictionary you have like a two-dimensional loop inside a loop. So list inside a list. So, which means like for every beast which has a so-and-so name, every beast has some traits, right? Some properties. So those traits will be the values, the sub-keys. Like, for example, let's say, for example, the health of the beast, the nature, the type of the beast, etc. So those are the sub-keys with value, because in dictionary, it's always keys to value, the pair. And here the pair will be in the sub list will be sub key to sub value, right? So for sub key sub value in value.items, which is the nested loop inside the other previous for loop, you have to print sub key and then sub value, and is the vertical slash. Why? Because to create a table like structure which we've done earlier in our earlier project. So use the print function after that. Now what you have to use because now you've created your variables, you've created your function, pre-print function. So what else you need to do? You have to create your while true loop as usual. So here the first thing, like name is one of the keys, the main key is here. So you have to create the variable name. So name equals, this is user generator, so you have to use the inbuilt input function. Input, enter the name of the beast. Yeah, whatever you write, beast name, or enter the name of the beast, whatever. Then the type, input type or type of the beast, like the options are, for example, earth, water, fire, etc. Then you have move, like does it have any special moves? So input the special moves. Basically, it's just a fun sort of the MokeBeast game. Sorry, so move is input special moves. Like, is it like a splashing move or slithering walk or whatever, something like that. Just kind of your imaginative beast. Yeah? So these are the properties, the traits of each and every beast. So that's what the sub value. The sub key is the name, sub value is the user generated, sub type is the sub key is type, then with the value, then again the sub key is move, then sub key is HP, and so on, MP. So HP and MP, basically these are the traits that you give in terms of, you've done that earlier in some Python projects, which you can check out in the list, the playlist. So it's like health oriented. Some values. Now you can like call it HP, you can call it like you can like give BP, like blood pressure. That's totally up to you. This is like something very imaginative traits. So you can give it like any value. So basically this is like a beast being generated with these different subkeys. or properties. So, and their values, of course. Then after that, this is like a 2D dictionary, right? Because first is the first list contains the names, and inside that, for each particular name of the beast or each particular beast, you have to check out in terms of these properties. So, and then the sub keys will lie in the particular sub list inside the name. Like, for example, what properties are there in this particular name of the Mokedex, in this particular beast. So, Mokedex name. So, when you can refer to those particular beasts by using the key index name, the key name. So, Mokedex name will be type. We've done this earlier in the dictionary tutorial. Remember the dictionary project. So, type type. So type was the variable which we created. The type small is a variable we created. So type capital T by P, type within the string. So type string is equal to type variable, is a type variable. Special move is the move variable. HP is the HP variable. Then the string MP is the MP variable, which we just created above using user generated values, the sub values. Yeah. So you have these features of every beast, and then it is stored inside a 2D dictionary. So this is the game above. So this is like an interesting, fun kind of game where each user is given a chance to create your own beast. So then after that, what we need to do after the while true loop, you have to do the pretty print, right? Because pretty print function you already created above. So just write pretty print, it will print out based on that format. Okay, then it's like this game, we create another variable called again. That means using the input function. So we prompt the user as in, do you want to play again? Do you want to play again or just again? Yes or no? So you're just giving a chance to say, to put an end to it or just continue forever. That's up to you, up to the user. So we are giving a chance by using the again variable, the input, using the input function. So it's a user generated variable, right? So do you want to play again? Yes, no. Okay. Now use the if loop. If again equals, equal, remember the double equal. If again equal, string no, colon. So this is the if else loop. So that means the user doesn't want to play. So break. So break out from the loop or move out of the loop. That means end. Do not play it. Yeah. That means they don't want to continue with the game. If again is no. So when you're given the chance of, do you want to continue with the game? I say no. The user says no means just break. You already used break before, so don't ask me what is break. Okay, so you can go and Google for break, or you can look up one of the tutorials in my playlist, the Python programming. So if again equals no, break, else means obviously it's why. Yes. So continue. So that means if the answer is yes, if yes, that means the user want to continue, so use continue. So that means the loop will go on and you'll be given n number of chances, lot of chances to keep guessing creating your beast. That's the idea. Yeah? Sorry for the typo. So it's just continue, nothing else. And then you can just print something like break out of the loop and write print let's quit the game or let's end the game or whatever you want to write. Yeah? Okay. You may or may not write exit, it's not required. You can just exit the loop and just write print let's end the game or whatever you want to write here. End the game, thanks for playing, something like that. That's all. That's up to you what you want to, what statement you want to write showing the end of the game scenario. That's it. So let's run and check for ourselves how's the game coming on. Okay, so until now quite simple. Run it. Oh, yes, some bug here. Test it out. Oh, there was a typo. I put double I. and then I forgot the I did the parenthesis, but it was a typo, it didn't come on. Should be fine now. You have to be very careful about spellings, typos. So this is quite simple. I use the simplest of coding terminology to explain this. Now, as far as the features are there, the properties, type, more, HP, you can add a whole lot of features for fun's sake. Not necessary to just stick to this. You can write like color, height, whatever. Accessories, things like that. So there was an indentation problem. That's very common in Python. That's the only issue I face in Python. Sometimes the indent problem, but that's common for all Pythonistas. Okay, let's see. So I'll be doing more of such tutorials in Python, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm using the Replit code editor, and this project is based on the 100 days of Python on Replit. If you want, you can ask me for the source, and I'm so much thankful to Replit for allowing this 100 days of code in Python for Python beginners. Okay, so test it out. Okay, so name of your beast, whatever, something fiction, something imaginary. You can write Kokobaka, Baka, Gacha, whatever you want to write. That's solely up to your imagination. Everything is imaginary. And sometimes I write in the type earth, sometimes I write, test it out with water, fire, whatever. Different types. Air, it could be air as well. Then give some values for the health properties. Okay. If there was time, I would have done more properties here, but this is just to make you understand. So I believe you already understood. The vertical line is created the table-like structure, and see, it says after I say no, it's not playing anymore. It's ended the game. So second time I'll say yes, and it'll give you more prompts to create more beasts. Whatever number of times you say yes, it will keep on going, giving you an infinite number of chance. So there you go. Second time I'm gonna say yes, and then it'll continue with the loop. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna say yes, and then 2 times already, and then after that I'm gonna say no. There you go. There. So it's keeping on at it. So you see, when I say yes, it's giving me a chance. It keeps giving me a chance to create the beast with the different properties. So that's the fun part of it. So do not forget to smash the subscribe button, like and share with your friends, and smash that bell button. See you in the next